Well, that kind of crept up on me. Now, where were we? Security. Right, sorry, that was a bad point to leave it. Let's recap. We had a phone here, NBN Co coming around. They're going to activate something in here, okay, that will enable redundancy when the phone line goes out due to a power cut, right? There'll be a battery backup on this particular phone line, but because the phone line now is not the old copper, it's connected through the NBN Co magic box. I don't even want to go there, but it's fibre optic, so it's a bit fancy. So they've got to switch something on, a protocol to enable it, which is why Telstra, well, this is what Telstra have told me, so it can't be a Telstra job. That appointment has been made sometime about 3 years ago, actually. So I'm now following up on it as a priority customer. And already they've sort of dropped the ball. I'm monitoring the experience. I'm trying to just report on the facts, because this is just not sufficient. What I'm finding is that to not have a redundant telephone line, as we found out in a recent power outage this year, yeah, not a lot of fun. You definitely need that. If you've got a medical alarm, so you have a fall in the shower, and the power goes out, no lights, you fall over in the shower, right? Maybe that happens frequently. Well, if you can't get to the phone because you've done your hip, you might only have 3 days to die on your bathroom floor, but it wouldn't be a very nice way to go, would it? Okay, so that's the use case. That's why, as a priority customer, waiting 3 years for this thing to be, firstly, it should have been installed here in the first place, it wasn't, and then the calamity to try to get them, it got that stressful that I just give up. You know, I'd take it so far. I rang them the other day about something, and they wouldn't, you know, it was about this piece of crap, or another one like it, so that's just rubbish. And we'll get off that hot topic, moving on. Telstra, rock you, rubbish, and you don't need this anymore if you've got one of these smart TVs, which is an Android based TV. Do I recommend spending the exorbitant premium on a Sony? Ooh, well, glad you asked. But at this stage, I'm a not completely happy camper. The thing that's wrong with this television at this stage, is it a major fault? Well, fucking yeah. Unfortunately, guys, this one, well, it may not, it's either on the, well, it's one of these, and this is where, so there's 3 people involved here. Sony, and then Bluetooth is another one. You've got your Sony, you've got your, bear with me, I'm thinking on my feet and it's not working, obviously. I'll shut up for a minute and find a bit of Nina just to start the day. But I was going to demonstrate, if we go into here, if we go to apps and go up to Bluetooth, and to get there we'll go to settings, and then we'll go down to remotes and accessories, and then you get your Bluetooth settings, and then we can see it's on, add a device. So we go connect. Oh, nothing happening, see. So these are sort of whoops, enter a name for this, I don't know what it is. I wouldn't have a clue what that is, but I dare say I've gone to, this is an advantage. Now I'm going to demonstrate, Android television comes with, well, I can only talk about what this one comes with and why it's so good. You go to Play Store here and download an app onto your television. So these apps you might recognise are also available on your phone. So this is a good one, ABC iView. Install that, And what are we doing? We're putting iView on the phone, on the television, because it's an Android operating system that's running the television, right? So it's not a Windows 95 machine. It's a 95. It was a year. It was a year one. Well, yeah, it was before you were born. Yeah. It was so Windows 95 was an operating system, and so to Android is an operating system designed for smaller devices. Can you get? Yeah, good question. Can you get Android on a Windows machine? Yep, you can get Android in a virtual machine on any machine. What does that mean? Give us a call and we'll go into that rather interesting but lengthy diversion. So here we are now at the ABC. You follow your nose through that. I'm not, because I'm I'm filming, but that's basically what you do, and then bang, you've got your TV all hooked up. Now, one of the apps that I put, getting back to my complaint or other, my research project, shall we say, I'm trying to get onto the apps. So you hit the apps button, know thy remote, okay, know thy remote. I've downloaded Hue Essentials, right? So I don't know, I think this may be the official Philips Jobby, right? And this now relates back to the, you can see this blue light disco police light thing here. Well, that doesn't function, right? And that's me first world problem. It doesn't function, and I'm saying, yeah, I'll turn the lights off for dramatic effect. Basically what I'm saying is, start trial for that. I can't do all this. Apparently that's supposed to be happening, and I can't see any disco. Can you? The disco going on in here that I don't know about, and then you want the back button, which is about there. Back button, right? So that's your center. That's a middle button. So the OK, let's call that the middle button. Right, is the OK button in the center, and you got your 6 o'clock, and that one there is at 7 o'clock. That's the back button, so you can go back, right? And that's you'd be happy to find that one. Trust me. Then we've got this bad boy here, which I downloaded. This is a Bluetooth scanner, and what it does is it does that, discovers devices, scans for Bluetooth devices. Now, Bluetooth devices are powered off, right? That being the lights. Now here is a MAC address, so that's a machine address code or machine, I don't know, MAC address. And it can find that one okay, but it can't find both. And they're both sitting here. Look, that's the Bluetooth device there. That's me lights. Now, do we get a different result if we power one or more of the units on? Let's put some light on the subject. And whoosh go. Yay. Okay, so that's that one there. Good. And then the other one is not that far away either. And I did not want to get sucked into this little wormhole today because I've had a weekend of it. But I've had a weekend of it. There you go. And both are on. Hit that again. Do we get a different result? What are we doing? We're Karl Popper. Test falsification. Test falsification. Yes, we're developing tests to falsify. Woo, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yay. Because we've powered both of them on, right? Because we powered both of them on, woo, they're being picked up by this little device on the scanny. Right, that means that that app, and we, this guy, I reckon, yeah, buddy, thank you for donating. Right, there he goes. Thank you for downloading that. Good. Bluetooth scanner. Android. What? No. Right, so what do? You go $1.19. and then a payment, add payment method. User can device add a debit card to by. Right, yeah. So I've got to add some other payment method in order to pay that bloke, and then we're back to the television. So all right, now I wonder how, if I go now on the apps button, apps is at 2 o'clock. Yep, that's apps at 2. Was that 1? Whatever. Yeah, there's 3. Oh shit, whatever. It's there. Oh, and the subtitles. The subtitles are the English teaching, right? So English subtitles assists with the English tuition class, right? So now we're an education facilitator. We do a lot of training here. I'm a fucking trainer myself. And then I'm going, well, what did you teach yourself? Is anyone else interested? Well, fuck, it'd be useful because I don't want to do this shit. I know about it. If I have to do it, I can, but there are those more suited than I to those types of tasks. And strategically, I might have to work on other shit. Now, Philips Hue, what's this one? That's new. Well, that there is this little hubbish device here. Isn't it pretty? So that one there is connected via cable to the Wi-Fi router. Don't know how it communicates. Does it communicate via... I don't know. I don't know how it communicates, if it's Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or both. It's connected to the router. I'll get to that later. But it's meant to know, and this is where we go awry, because we know that the Hue Lightstrip Plus 1 is available, right? And if we want to add a new device, we go there and scroll down to light. This is what's consumed my weekend. So I spent the weekend doing these steps. I'm now filming them and going, look, I'm calling you guys out. I'm calling you guys a waste of my weekend, without swearing. Okay, and then I've followed those instructions. I'll do so again for benefit of evidence. So if I switch off, which one will that be? Okay, that's Hue Light Bridge 1, whatever. I've left the other one on just as a control. Switch it off for 10 seconds. Should be about that now. I can tell you from prior experience that that little wormhole there, right, is no fun place to be. I'll do it with this other light now. I don't know how many laps of this I did in the effort to get this thing to go as it was supposed to go, right? So I switched that off, 10. Oh, what happened there? Ah, something happened. The whole thing on the TV changed. Rightio. Well, while we were off camera, that shut down. So, home. Right, so I don't know how this... I created this group here, and this used to work. So you can see switch off. Okay, and then so that works, which is switch on. Can we see how I'm controlling now the light in the background? I like that. See, with this remote. Trust me, I am. So that's a combination of Bluetooth from here, the remote onto the app, and the app is shutting down that light there. Other things we can do, upgrade obviously, bright. You got concentrate, hang on. Yeah, magic. Okay, so energize. What's that one? Dim, super dim. Yeah, okay, so they're basically light settings. Okay, and I can switch it on and off here. But now say I've found the scene that I want, right? I want the bright scene. I'm going to watch Lawrence of Arabia. I've set myself up with a coffee, speaking of which. I don't know how many times a day I put this thing in for 30 seconds. If it's the most nuked cup of coffee. That's me radiation testing centre in here. I found some uranium lying around, and I just thought I'd make my own DIY microwave. Works a treat. Kidding. Yeah, not funny. Not funny. Yeah, rightio. So, look, on the TV there, so that looks a bit spectacular. I think that's very James Bond, but it's not functioning. And I'm documenting exactly how it's not functioning. What functions is it not performing? Well, the second light, so this one's being found, magic. The second light, however, is not being found on the Bluetooth that's built into the app or built into the television. So I've installed, to test that, I've installed an app that's a Bluetooth scanner, and the Bluetooth scanner app detects both the left and right side of the both devices. So they appear to be detectable, but not by the Sony app, because I can't pair them with Sony's built-in Bluetooth discoverer, right? Its Bluetooth receiver cannot detect, and Sony, it cannot detect these things. Nor can the Hue, the Philips Hue app, nor can that Hue Essentials app that I downloaded. Neither device can be found using that. So with the one device working, the next fault that I've got is that, okay, it's found one device, but when I'm running a routine that's the police light simulator, right? Don't bother, I'm just testing it. The police light simulator. If I just go in, oops, hang on, I'm using the wrong phone. Doing a remote dance. Now if we go up here, right, so yeah. Oh, these videos aren't fit for human consumption, like I get that. But, you know, if these serve as a very fast way for me to capture, if I go back, that's that button there, that's the back button there. That's your best friend, is the back button. That's the undo button, okay? And we go scroll across here to the left, I was there, I'm scrolling back. Then we can see home devices and the entertainment, right? So that's the dance thing. This is the police light simulator, right? So what we do is we can hook that up and you can navigate to these. These are menu options, and on this app it's very difficult to know which one's activated, right? So now the start one's activated, okay? If I hit the right button, it'll go to reset. If I hit the right button again, it won't go anywhere. If I hit the down button, it'll go to select entertainment area. That's highlighted. Okay, so police lights. Select entertainment area. Entertainment area 1. It's got one light connected to it. Alright, I've set that up. I might need to set up another one, but it can't find more lights. Done. Edit, delete. Or add a new entertainment area. We won't do that, we'll try that later. For now, we just select the only one entertainment area we've got. It's only got one light that can be found. Ooh, don't go backwards. Hit that and then go done. Okay, now we can go up here. Well, first I draw your attention to its red and blue colour flashing, right? So down here, again, where am I? Red and blue. Okay, there your choices, red or blue or both. So both selected. In fact, if we just go blue, nothing will happen, right? We've got flash. Okay, we can change that to something else. There's the flash menu, simple or flash, right? We've got colour blue, simple, happy days. Let's go up to the start option, up the start there. Okay, and hit start and go free trial for 30 seconds. So we get a free trial for 30 seconds. Watch the magic, oh my lord. Look at that, it's working. That didn't work the other day. Woo! Okay, brilliant. So if we want everyone to know that we've been busted, we just play that one. So there's your flashing blue light. That wasn't working yesterday. So what has changed? Let's try red. So this is what people do in a test environment. Right, that's all done. So they test this use case, and there you go. Look at that, it's flashing red. Fantastic. Our red light sail. Now, let's go for gold. And what are we doing? This wasn't functioning the other day, now that it seems it is. And that is your police light. Disco. Happy days. I'm a happy camper. So I've made this video to complain about something that didn't work. And now, this wasn't working yesterday. Apparently it is today. And I think that's just awesome. So if we hit the stop button there on the TV, and now the back button, are there any other things that we can do? Well, as it happens, you've got disco here. I tried this yesterday to Not Much Shop. Entertainment 1. Okay. Done, because it worked. Continue. And nothing happening. Right. There's nothing happening there. Stop. Let's change this area. No. 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 What? No thanks. Don't know how we get there, but let's go back. That's why your back button's your best mate. Back. Disco didn't work. Firework. This one, these both worked. However, let's just go back to where we were, which may have been here, and let's just change this, right? Because let's untick that. Why? Because that may have been persistent in the settings, and in fact, no, that's cool. So there's no setting ticked, just in case it doesn't refresh the choice. My coffee's going cold. Holy shit! Look at this. This has never happened. Oh my lordy! Look who decided to join us, but the right side. Right side's joined us. There's the right side. OMG. That's never happened before. For the first time, ladies and germs, we've got the right side and the left side. Here, light strip 1. I'm not going to change the names. Oh, wow. So, what does this mean? I've got no idea. They're both there. Let's go add a device and see what happens. Let's go lights, Philips Hue Bluetooth. It's searching for lights. Switch it on and power it off again. Why? Well, just because. Switch it off, power it on again. It must have auto-detected itself. Oops. Yeah, dicky switch. Rightio. So that's kind of new. Alright, well, this still doesn't give me much confidence, and it might have been a very fleeting thing. The first time it's shown up